Okay, let's start with some missing dog stories. Okay, veteran united with a missing dog in Christmas miracle. Well, alright, here I'm just seeing a picture of a guy kissing a dog on the head. Looks like it was missing, I guess. And yeah, dog looks kind of sad, but oh, it looks like the dog has a tear in his eye. That is, dog's crying. Ah, so it says an army vet. I can't read, by the way, but I'll do my best. So an army vet who was so heart sick over his missing dog that he didn't eat for 3 days. Wow. The vet didn't eat for 3 days. How in the world is he alive? Well, I guess he drank water, so I guess he's alive. You can live without food for about a week. Was it? Is it two? Does anyone know? Is it two? Was it one? I guess it's one. Okay, but yeah, he didn't eat for 3 days. Let's hope he's telling the truth there. With the pup, he didn't eat for 3 days, has been reunited with the pup in what's been called a Christmas miracle. His name is Geoff Hoffman. A Jones Oakland-based vet discovered that his 3-year-old pit bull Bridget was missing after his home was burglarized. Someone burgled the dog. Okay, but this dog is quite medium sized. A random stranger coming in and picking you up, picking the dog up. The dog didn't fight back. Well, kind of weird to burgle a dog, but yeah, it happened. Was missing after his home was burglarized on December the 20th. Ooh, just before Christmas. How sad is that? That night, Hoffman penned a passionate plea to his Facebook followers to help him find the dog he adopted 2 years ago. Oh, he adopted it. I mean, the dog's probably 2 years old because the dog is medium sized. Probably adopted it when it was a puppy. And yeah, there's a picture of that. Him kissing his dog. She is loved by beyond the definition. Okay, so you can't define the love, but you said love. Anyway, he captioned Facebook photos of the grey and white dog wearing a little Red Riding Hood costume and cruising in a Target shopping cart. Wait, what? Little dog, Red Riding Hood. Okay. Oh, the dog was in a shopping cart with him for a picture. Alright. Fair enough, like one of them little cute Christmas pictures with your dog in a shopping cart and you holding it and someone taking a picture of it. I guess that's cute. She is my very adventurous sidekick and my internal source of joy. She is missed beyond my ability to articulate. You articulated it just a little bit there. But anyway, I came home from work and noticed my gate and front door were open. Hoffman 38 tells Yahoo. Okay, you went to Yahoo. Okay. My TV had been moved from the wall, but nothing was taken except Bridget. Okay, now that's a weird burglar. Just came in, stole nothing else. No money, no TV, no, game consoles, nothing. But took the dog. That person probably really wanted the dog, I guess. They'd probably sell it. Well, might as well take the TV. You probably get the same amount. Actually, no, you probably get more for the dog. Well, take the TV. Why don't you just have a van? If you're gonna burgle a house, might as well have it. Oh, probably the person was walking past the house and saw the door open or something, or a window open, and just went, let me just step in there. And then stepped in the house and then saw a dog. And instead of running and going, oh my god, that dog's probably gonna bite me or something, just went, I'm gonna steal that dog. That might just bite me and bite my fingers off. But let me just try and steal it. Oh, and he was correct, and the dog didn't bite him, and yeah, he just walked out the house with a dog. Probably a crazy person. Sounds very unplanned. Nothing was taken except Bridget. She comes everywhere with me. Well, you did leave her in the house alone, mate. You know, it's not everywhere. Anyway, so it's possible someone saw her and followed me home. So you were at home? No, you weren't at home. It's impossible. Probably not, but anyway, looks impossible. After filing a police report, Hoffman, who served with Special Ops Forces in the Afghanistan... Whoa! Imagine if that burglar burgled his house while the Afghanistan ex-armed forces were in there. That's gonna be a terrible... whatever thing would have happened to that burglar. He could have been shot. That guy could have had AR-15s, M9s, you know. Probably in a semi-assault. You never know. Oof, you know, that moment of you make a decision to go steal a dog, a split moment of that person not being in the house. You get a dog, okay, great. But that split moment of that person being in the house, you could have got your head blown off. So, no one follow that decision-making process ever. Okay. Sergeant Hoffman was back. He says I was on a mission and told myself I would stop searching for Bridget under two conditions. She returned home or I knew with certainty that she was dead. Wow, this guy sounds determined. Imagine getting in a fight. Imagine a burglar going in a fight with this guy. A determined guy that would not stop searching for the dog unless he knew the dog was dead. Oh, that's an intense search. Yep. So here's a picture with the dog looking all tough. That dog looks kind of, but it's probably young, but it does look kind of, it will bite you and, you know, get down with you. This guy's got a beard, well groomed, probably a big guy as well. Looks like he might be a big guy. During the 4 days Bridget went missing, Hoffman reached out to his local police, fire departments, along with City Hall, asking officials to share his story. Wow, someone lost a dog. Share the story around the world. Okay, he printed more than 100 cards featuring Bridget's. Well, he worked hard at least. Bridget's photo and advertising a large reward for her return, and registered with missing dog websites. Hoffman also created a Facebook group with hundreds of followers called Bring Bridget Back, in the hopes spreading awareness for his search. Okay, how did he find it? Panda dog. I got message from people in Bahamas and England town. Okay, England. Okay, says Hoffman, when I dropped off her photo at the Human Society, a volunteer gasped and said, "Is this Bridget?" The support was overwhelming. During Bridget's absence, Hoffman said he was too busy and anxious to eat, and his girlfriend barely slept. Since she was awake, she would get in her car and drive all night, looking for Bridget. Okay, on the morning of Christmas Eve, the search paid off. Girlfriend was driven down a rural road in below freezing temperatures a few miles from my house when she saw Bridget and slammed her brakes, says Hoffman. She was lying by the side of the road, but when she saw my girlfriend, she started waggling her tail. Hoffman sped to the 24-hour vet clinic where Bridget was being examined. I was hoping I wouldn't get a speeding ticket. He says, while the dog was generally unharmed, she hadn't eaten for days. She was dehydrated and had blood in her stool. Along with lacerations on her left leg, it made me wonder whether someone stole her for dog fighting. That person is such a bad person. And either cut or try to starve her to make her aggressive, says Hoffman. Bridget was also found wearing her distinctive pink floral collar, and her leash and my phone numbered was scratched off her tag. Maybe the chief got spooked by all the media attention and had dumped her on a random road. To pay for Bridget's medical expenses, which entails going rounds of antibiotics, the cost of the office visits, and more, a friend of Hoffman's created a GoFundMe account, which is 2,300 go by $85 at the time was writing. And Hoffman's received followers, having called the reunion a Christmas miracle and holiday blessing. Hoffman will use his experience to help other people find their pets by maintaining Bridget's Facebook page and sharing his search strategies. Writing on his Facebook page, "I am overwhelmed with gratitude." He tells Yahoo Lifestyle, "The support I've gotten has been mind-blowing." So yeah, guys, if you lose a dog, hit up Hoffman and he would show you his techniques to finding your lost dog. But damn, someone went into his house to steal the dog, to then sell it, to then put it up in dog fighting. What a person! Just what, just butthole. Just poo poo. Just poo. That person is just poo. That's all. Okay. What else is chilling around here? Okay, that's an Xbox One advert. 4K gaming that I'm looking at. Ooh, Demi Lovato is already cool for the summer in plunging cherry swimsuit. Okay, she looks aight. For the first time, more women than men are enrolling in medical. Medical what? Is it nursing? Classed as medical? Okay, let's see what that's gonna say. For many reasons, 2017 women adding to this win for the first time. More women than men enrolled in U.S. medical schools, according to the recent data released by the Acquisition American Medical Colleges. The AAMC says women made up 50.7% of the 21,000 new enrollees in 2017, compared with 49.8% in 2016. Women enrollees are up almost 10%, men down almost 3% since 2015. Okay, and they say they're very encouraged in the enrolling in the U.S. medical schools. Okay. This demonstrates medicine is an increasingly attractive career for women. Wait a minute. It wasn't too low, was it? If it was a standard of 49%. Wait, enrolled in 2017 compared 49%. If it was between 40, if women were doing around 40, 45, 46, 40, no, not 46, probably about 47 out and upwards. It's not that bad. That's encouraging at 47%. But I guess it's more than men now. The percentage, they've got 50.4% more. 50.4% of the overall applicants for medical enrollments in the US. Okay, so that's a slight majority. So yeah, I wonder what those other 4% of men are doing. Not 4%, was it 6% of men are doing? I wonder what they're doing now. Yeah. Okay. From 2017, black matriculants increased by almost 13%, and Latino matriculants by 15.4%. Okay. Despite was increased diversity in gender and race, could you say there is much more work to do, but that without a doubt it is a notable milestone. What, for women or for races? Wait, despite the increased diversity in gender and race. Oh, this is probably for race. No, probably not for gender, because the gender one is more now. So a bit more black women or something like that, or white woman, no white woman. I don't know. Some Latino women more, something like that. Yeah. Doctors celebrate after weathering 2 hurricanes. Okay. Fragile masculinity may explain why men don't want to go green. That's kind of funny. Okay. Where did that go? Okay, I'm just looking for the story. Okay. Okay, a group of doctors finally celebrating white coat ceremony after enduring devastating hurricane Irma. When was this? Yeah, yesterday. Brought to university campus in the Caribbean island of Dominica. On a viral photo, the doctors are seen happily celebrating. Only a few months ago, they were not sure what the future would bring. Okay, so doctors survived the hurricane. Got tired of convincing Black Lives Matter, so we decided to save them ourselves. Wait, got tired of convincing people Black Lives Matter, so we decided to save them ourselves. Okay. Wait, so what did you do? Finally celebrating their white coat ceremony. A group of aspiring doctors is finally celebrating their white coat ceremony after enduring devastating hurricane Irma brought to university campus in the Caribbean. And very for all the doctors are seen happily celebrating a few months ago. They were not sure. What? Also, are these Americans that flew over? Or this is just normal Dominican and Irma? Wait, Dominican and Caribbean doctors. Because I don't think that tweet makes sense about the Black Lives Matter thing. That's an American thing, isn't it? Because everyone in Dominica, well, most of Dominica is black, and I'm sure you guys care about black lives. Unless it's American doctors, then that makes sense. If it's not American doctors, it probably doesn't make too much sense, does it? The Ross University School of Medicine campus was destroyed, much like the island after the hurricane in September. The university administration quickly rolled out a floating campus. What? University rolled out a floating campus on board a ship. Oh, okay. To focus the students while they were finished the fall semester. Okay, so they did their studies on a ship. It wasn't off too far off the coast. It's just quite close to the coast. Just on a ship. Man paralyzed after chasing monkey that stole his hat has long recovery ahead. A monkey stole your hat and you decided to go chase a monkey. You know monkeys can climb trees, right? Monkeys can climb trees. So, if you hurt yourself trying to climb a tree, you probably should have left that hat. I don't know if that hat was Gucci, mariachi. That was some sort of rare Gucci hat that cost about 10,000. If you're gonna chase it, if it's just another cheap, $5 hat, probably shouldn't have chased a monkey onto a tree. Okay, so how did he paralyze himself? Okay, wait. The daughter of the man who became paralyzed. Oh my god, he's paralyzed. has a long recovery ahead. Daughter of Florida man. Say the family is hopeful, blah blah blah. 30 Malaysia. Wait, oh my god. Jeff Sturgeon is fighting for his life in Malaysia hospital after a 33-foot fall from a pavilion in Bali left him paralyzed from the chest down. Now his daughter Lyric says that although things are looking up for the man, he has a long road to recovery. So 33-foot fall from pavilion in Bali. Is that a hotel or so he chased something 33 foot high. I don't know if that's a mountain or he's been very strong and optimistic, so we're really feeling good that he'll be able to walk again if he just gets rehab. He needs people. Okay. We all know how hard it is for him, but he doesn't really say how hard it is. Well, he's kind of little got, medical stuff around his face right now and is in a medical bed. Oh, probably he can speak, but he really just says that he's gonna be back on his feet soon. Okay. But he's paralyzed for the moment. Well, do not chase monkeys in their environment. They're not as good as monkeys in their environment, okay? If you ask a monkey to fill out a tax return, they probably couldn't. So that's your environment, okay? Let's not go and play with nature in their environment. Unless you're trained like Bear Grylls. Probably even Bear Grylls would probably have a little bit of a problem there. More women are smoking pot while pregnant. Oh, that's not great. Okay. Why? Okay. Pot use amongst women during the first 2 months of their pregnancy has increased significantly since 2013. The researchers found that marijuana use during the early stage of the pregnancy rose about 7.5% a year between 2009 and 2016. And in 2016, 1 in 40 mothers had consumed some form of pot after they conceived. The findings are based on the medical records of 280,000 women in California. Okay, so which was important because 55% of women who tested positive for cannabis denied having used pot since they became pregnant. In their defense, the study also says it's not clear whether all of the women knew they were pregnant when they consumed the pot. They consumed the cannabis. Then they presumably winked directly and made the okay sign with their fingers. Okay, so is this a story of more women having pot while they're pregnant, or is it just a story of just more women in general having more pot and these women didn't know that they were pregnant at the time and had pot and smoked cannabis? Maybe this has something to do with legalizing cannabis. Probably. They're just probably more pot smokers because of that. Okay. It's in California though. The findings are based on the medical records of 280,000 women in North California. Okay, so while the biggest jump was predictably among young mothers in 2016, marijuana use rose to 90% among mothers between the ages of 18 and 24. There was a rise in women of all ages, including those 35 and up. by using 3.3% of them. By 2016, 3.3% of them had conceived pot after becoming pregnant. It is still not clear what the effects maternal marijuana use can have on the fetus development, but researchers should probably figure out soon. Ugh. Probably better safe than sorry. Recreational pot use becomes legal in California. On January 1st, 2018. Oh my god, that's just 3 days away right now, isn't it? So, but I swear they say tell kids not to have pot because it probably might affect your developing brain. So, a developing fetus, pot might affect a developing fetus. If that's the thing, if you're saying it affects you in any way when you're young, imagine how it'll affect you if you're super, super, super young. You're not even age yet. You're at age 0. Okay. Okay, some tech guy bought 24. What? 24-year-old Dell Harris Alexa Dell. Oh, showcase her enormous engagement ring. So some tech guy bought his girlfriend a $3 million engagement ring. Whoa, that's a lot of money on a ring. Wait. Oh no, it's not even. It's tech ears. Oh, it's enormous. So it's an ear. It's an ear. That's HEIR. An ear and here an ear to a tech company. Probably the kids of someone that has a tech company. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. $3 million is great for you. Okay. Okay. Grateful woman gives her stepfather the greatest Christmas he could get. And what is that Christmas present? He could ask for. Okay. Okay, that Christmas present is when she was 3 years old. She was warm. When she, ever since her father raised her, she was approached him as a teenager to ask how he felt about marrying a woman with a child. Raven responding, saying that Terry was one of the biggest reasons he wanted to marry her mother. It was the light of my life. Terry tells young who loves and that truly warmed my heart. I've seen my dad sacrifice and bend over backwards for my family. When I was age 3, you came into my life and I treated me just like I was your own. Thank you for being the best dad in the world. You've always supported me and gave me the best advice. You modeled me into the young woman I am today. My best gift to my dad. My best gift yet to my dad, Vincent Raven. What is this marriage? The gift was marriage. Him and his partner married. Him and his the daughter made him and his parents marry. The precious moment comes after a year. Wait a minute. The precious moment comes after a year of a struggle. her admits that having battled with not knowing who her biological father is however her mother provided her with a reminder of what truly matters most. Doesn't matter. Reminded her that doesn't matter who the biological father is, but that I've always have supportive dad who has created his own. Okay, yeah, that happened. Whatever. Some people got married. All right. Donald Trump's tweets are targeting Anna Wintour and Vanity. Okay. Okay. Whatever. This is about fashion or something. Okay, Donald Trump said, Vanity Fair, which looks like it is on its last legs, is bending over backwards and apologizing for the minor hit they took at crooked Anna Wintour, who was all set to be AMB to core of St. James and big fundraiser for CH, is beside herself in grief and begging for forgiveness. I don't know what is going on. Okay. He's of course referring to Vanity Fair video that joked about New Year's resolution for Hillary Clinton, including suggestions that she take up knitting and improve comedy. The video received backlash amid accusations of sexism, and a female writer who briefly appears in the subsequently became the target of online harassment and threats. The magazine was since apologized for posting the video, saying it was an attempt at humor that missed the mark. Okay. Okay, so some fashion magazine. Okay. Alright. Okay. Meghan Markle's, well, you know, that Meghan Markle of America married that little Prince Harry. How cute is that? Who's gonna watch the wedding? Well, you know, good for her. She's gonna be a princess. And yeah, gonna travel the world with the prince and just, you know, to go to countries and say, hey, we're here, and because we're here, we bring media attention, and with this media attention, you might be able to get some donations. So that's what they're there for. They're just famous people. Got a brand, I guess, like, you know, being the Prince of England. Well, I guess that's the only prince the world recognizes, really. That really knows. I'm sure there's a Prince of Zimbabwe or Prince of Arabia, but you know, when you hear the Queen or the Prince, you think the Queen of England and the Prince Harry and stuff like that. So I guess that's their little brand thing. Meghan Markle, I guess she was an actor. And yeah, go to places and go over there and say, hey, we brought some media. You might get some, you know, donations or some help. Probably best to try and create something sustainable instead of donations. Probably might, you know, create something. Oh, that's, you know, whatever, you know. Probably hard to set that up, but anyway. Okay, Beyonce out here looking retro with her retro style fashion, I guess. And she's looking pretty retro. There's some short curlied hair with some big square glasses. with on the top of the glasses, the lining of the top of the glasses has some leopard print, and she got pink lipstick, and she's yeah, and her clothes are really kind of baggy. There's a baggy jumper, yellow kind of leatherish pants, trousers. They're not tight. They're very loose, and I think that's a Louis Vuitton bag, and she's holding on her shoulders a big red leather jacket, and her face is looking like pretty non-expression, like the models. What's with the models and the non-expression faces? Well, I guess there's no point having an expression face, but I feel like it's done on purpose. Like they do on a purpose, like kind of stiff, not stiff, but non-expression face. Maybe. What if you just walked down the catwalk and just smiled? Yeah, probably better. Because some people might not have the greatest smile, so it's kind of better to say, hey, everyone just have a non-expression face. Everyone's non-expression face is probably good enough. Hey, okay. Okay. So it's official. It's official. Alabama official dismisses more claims of voter fraud. Jones certified as winner. And so there was a voter fraud. No more. Okay, Alabama Secretary of State laughed off the assertion by Romo campaign spokeswoman Janet Porter that there is an incredibly high probability there was voter fraud in the state's special U.S. Senate election this month. People are entitled to their own opinion, but they are not entitled to their own facts. So, officials dismiss more claims of voter fraud. Okay, so there was no voter fraud. Oh, dismiss. I don't know if it's proven or anything like that. I don't know if anything's proven. I'll just see what it says here. It's dismissed. Woo! Okay. This one says Ivanka Trump's vacation picture has a Confederate flag in the background. Okay. Let's see. Just waiting for this to load up. Okay, I'm looking. I can't see a Confederate flag. Is that even Ivanka Trump? Who is that? Okay. Oh. This Confederate flag is like way in the distance. They're on a boat, and firstly, the person is in the picture. Is this even Ivanka Trump? Wait, Ivanka Trump's vacation picture. Oh, okay. This is probably Ivanka Trump's boyfriend holding their son or something, and they're on like a mini yacht, and in the water. No, a mini yacht, yeah, on the sea, whatever, or whatever. And in the background is like a floating, like little hut thing, and on that floating hut, it's got the U.S. flag and the Confederate flag. You can see a little bit. It's kind of waving, so can't completely sure if that's a Confederate flag, but it looks like it. And there's a probability it looks like it. And yes, this floating hut is like 50 meters away from them, so I don't know if it's got anything to do with them. I don't know why this is a news story. One of Ivanka Trump's photos, yeah, family photos, outbreak in Florida is causing quite the stir. The 36-year-old daughter of President Donald Trump posted pictures on Twitter and Instagram earlier this week of her husband, Jared Kushner, fishing with their son. To any kind, this fish is a trophy. Okay, just looking, got a fish in the hand in the picture. Okay. So what were people saying? To any kind, to this, okay. Got a flag over Jared Kushner's shoulder. Couldn't find 4 photos without one. Or is this a dog whistle? Oh, you guys. The rebel flag in the background can't hide Trump class. These are replies to that little Twitter picture, Twitter post. To any kid, the Confederate flag in the background is the wrong type of message to send out to other kids. By the way, the Confederate flag is barely visible and is quite far away from them. And it's obviously not theirs. Another reply, it's called being careful. You are a public representation of America. Vet your photos by be sensitive. This should not have been included without photoshopping out the damned flag. Beautiful, happy family, but think. Did you pay for this vacation with your child tax credit? No, cool. Nice Confederate flag, by the way. Gerard, okay. Okay. Someone else says the Confederate flag is a nice touch. Okay. Nice. And someone else says nice signal to your core supporters. Oh. Someone says hashtag Trump, hashtag racism on display for all to see with their favorite flag. There is a Confederate flag in the photo with which I always take issue. Okay. So, I guess they're not blaming, they're not getting angry at them, they're just, I guess they're just, pissed at the flag. Well, I don't see any tweets saying, Ivanka Trump and boyfriend, husband, you are bad people. I don't see any of those. Okay, one tweet says, way to try to divide America even further by literally fishing for controversy. Desperate much? Okay, it's starting to get a little bit weird. I'm not sure. It definitely doesn't look like they tried. Or did they? Okay, it just looks like something that's in the background. Okay. Okay, this is trending on Twitter. Okay, what's people saying about Doug Jones? Doug Jones winning the Alabama Senate race is now official. Cool. 7 days of magic moment. Okay, that's to do with basketball. There's 11k tweets about. Oh, about it's so. It's 11k tweets about. 26k tweets about it's so cold. It's so cold and plain. Haters and lames. What's a live? Okay, that's someone. Oh, it's so cold around around America. It's 100 Fahrenheit warmer in South Florida than in northern New York this morning. Someone had a funny meme of a dog getting wrapped up in a blanket. The heat is on just now. There's a cat sitting on the couch, and in the background it's all snowy outside, and there's a heater right in front of his face, and the cat's looking all cool and just chilled out. Cover your wieners. And it's a sausage dog, whatever you call. What's the name of a sausage dog? And it's got a jumper on, and it's saying cover your wieners. It's cold out. Keep your wieners covered. Got a dog meme looking outside the window saying, "Screw this! I'm pooping in the house today." Okay. Thursday thoughts. What's going on there? Okay, what's going on? Okay, what's Thursday thoughts? Okay. So, someone said Democrats former Obama admin officials and the MSM aren't tonight scared criminals come by accident. Okay. A meme of everyone cold and it said dog looking all cold, and it's from a movie. The dog looking cold, the person looking cold. And yeah. There's a meme of Obama and he's just looking normal, and it says, looks like he's talking, and it says, "My plan will cut the deficit in half or double it, whatever." And the tweet says, "President Trump would never get away with the double speak the media and Barry's minions allowed to take place in this decisive down sheep, whatever, knocks continually nonsense, blah 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 blah." Okay, what's happened to this one? Okay, the next trend is Milo Yiannopoulos. What did he do? Delete. Delete editor's notes on Milo's rejected autobiography revealed. RT US News. Someone says the publisher knew who Yiannopoulos was when they gave him a $250,000 advance. The editor's brutal comments are somewhat entertaining, but none of they should distract him from the fact that they sought to make his biography both digestible and marketable. Someone tweets, "Oh, Milo. No, oh, Milo. I am not sure if ugly people are drawn to the left or if the constant anger and hate the left demonstrates makes them turn ugly. Either way, I can spot a liberal from 100 yards out. They are unkempt and their hair is usually a mess. It's chicken/egg scenario." Okay. Someone says, best marginal note by editor at Simon and Schuster. For an other book of autobiography they decide not to publish by alt-right clown Milo Yiannopoulos. Comment, all this pop psychology is hogwash. You can't say ugly people are drawn to the left. Have you ever seen the people at a Trump rally? Ooh. So I guess that was a note by the editor. Saying everybody's ugly. People on the left are ugly. Trump rally people are ugly. Everyone's ugly. Let's have a big ugly party. Someone says this thread is amazing and another chance for me to marvel at how anyone thought that Milo was anything other than an attention-seeking dum-dum. Okay, another one says Milo was paid $80,000 advance and tried to fill pages by putting in a 5-page long anonymous Reddit post. Okay, here's some comments on Milo's, I guess it was editor commented on his stuff. Okay, someone tweeted it, and what they tweeted is, from now on, when someone tries to pick a fight with me on Twitter, I shall reply with a comment from Milo's book editor. And Milo book editor, the edit saying, comment A24 edit, okay. Unsupportable charge, okay. The next comment is absurd name calling. Next comment is no basis to say this. Next comment is delete. Next comment is all this pop psychology is hogwash. You can't say ugly people are drawn to the left. Have you ever seen people at a Trump rally? Ooh. Okay. So Milo's book got unpublished or something like that. Okay. Okay, here's some hip hoppy stuff. Keisha Cole loses her lawsuit over beatdown at Birdman's house. Okay. To go, I don't know. Black China accuses the Kardashians of victim blaming, says a restaurant order should not cost a woman her job. Okay. UK government reportedly pleased with Prince Harry not to invite President Obama to his wedding because of Trump. Prince Harry has decided not to discuss who he'll invite to his wedding. Okay. What did Obama do? What did Obama do with Trump? During a BBC interview, Harry asked whether or not former US President Obama would be invited to his special day. Harry responded saying he didn't want to ruin that surprise. However, it says here, there is a theory in the UK media that suggests that the couple may not invite Michelle Obama, with whom they are friends, because they don't want to create controversy between two governments if they were to leave #Trump off the guest list. Oh, I get it. Okay. In fact, sources say government aides are encouraging Prince Harry to leave the Obama off the list to keep peace with Trump. Okay. about Prince Harry's girlfriend, Markle, who is an American actor, has criticized Trump in the past. In addition, there has already been some uproar about the celebrity in chief visiting the UK. So that's Charlemagne's saying, celebrity in chief. Instead of the president, they call him the celebrity in chief. So Markle and Harry announced their engagement last month and have set the wedding date for May 19th. Okay. Okay, so America's having the coldest night of the year, and it says the UK is about to be set for the coldest night of the year. Okay. It's the crazy thing though that America is hotter than the UK. The hot weather is hotter than the UK, and then the cold weather is colder than the UK. Okay, this thing says here, the Queen of England, or it's suggesting, because it has the Queen of England as the picture, and says, biggest landowners revealed who owns most of the planet. And got the picture of the Queen there. Okay. So, yeah, this is what it is. It's cold in America. Yay. Not yay, but yeah. Okay, let's have one quick look in what's happening in. Let's close our eyes and check. We close our eyes and just pick a subject, and it is sport. Okay. So NFL picks Week 17. Patriots and Steelers seek home field advantage. Okay. Okay, and then on here it says Liverpool's price for Van Dijk await an apology and $100 million. Okay, the fantastical adventures of the fabulous Folloray. Some NFL stuff. Okay, last one. So yeah, NFL picks Week 17. Patriots and Steelers seek home field advantage. Can they do it or can they not? Harry Kane breaks 2 records with 3 goals in Tottenham's win. Pavelek and Rangers shut out the Capitals. Goalie Ondoreg Pavelek posted a shutout in a rare start. This is ice hockey. Then stopped both Capitals' attempts in shootout to lift the Rangers of Washington. Okay. And that's what it is, So, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. And hope everyone has a good sleep. And get that good sleep. Get it done, guys. Get it done. This was a good sleep by Truth Whoops. Subscribe so you can get notified. Well, you're asleep right now. But you probably subscribe. But subscribe if you get notified for a video so you can sleep. It's gonna be a new news talk every day. New news talk every day. Okay. Good night.